Welcome to the Prepper Almanac. We're glad you could join us today. Your time and attention are deeply appreciated. In today's video, we're going to delve into a topic that we believe will provide immense value to you. How to be a prepper on a budget. Prepping doesn't necessarily mean breaking the bank, and we're here to guide you on how to do it effectively and economically. If you find the content of this video valuable, we encourage you to like the video and subscribe to our channel. Your support fuels our desire to bring more informative content your way. Be sure to watch the video to the end and share your thoughts in the comments section below. We're always eager to hear from our community and engage in enriching conversations. So, without further ado, let's dive into the world of budget prepping. Begin by focusing on skills, not just stuff. In the world of prepping, the acquisition of skills can often outweigh the collection of stuff. Let's start with basic skills like bartering, repair, and first aid. In many scenarios, these skills can be your lifeline. Being able to negotiate a trade, fix a broken tool, or administer first aid can be more valuable than any stockpile. Now think about food preservation. It's not just about buying canned goods. Learning how to can, dry, and ferment foods can significantly extend the shelf life of your harvest or any great deals you stumble upon. This knowledge can transform a seasonal bounty into a year-round supply. Gardening, too, is a skill that can serve you well. Starting small is fine. Try your hand at growing herbs or leafy greens. As your green thumb develops, you can gradually expand your garden. Growing your own food not only saves money, but also provides an invaluable sense of self-sufficiency. Water, as we all know, is a fundamental necessity. Learning how to purify rainwater or water from natural sources can be a lifesaver in a situation where your regular supply is compromised. Basic purification methods can turn a potentially dangerous water source into a safe one. Lastly, consider learning how to sew and repair. We're not just talking about patching up a pair of jeans. This skill extends to mending tents, fixing gear, and reviving other essentials. The internet, particularly YouTube, can be a treasure trove of tutorials to get you started. In the grand scheme of things, the emphasis is on becoming self-reliant. Skills equip you to adapt and thrive in various situations, whereas stuff can run out or become obsolete. Remember, skills are often more valuable than material possessions in survival situations. So as you venture into the world of prepping, let skills be the cornerstone of your journey. Now, let's talk about strategic shopping and saving. Shopping smart is essential when you're prepping on a budget. One key strategy is to buy non-perishable items when they're on sale. You know, those canned goods, grains, and other items that won't spoil quickly. When you find these at a deep discount, it's time to stock up. Remember to rotate your pantry regularly. Use the oldest items first to keep everything fresh, and you'll always have a supply of food on hand. Now, you might be surprised to hear this, but dollar stores can be a goldmine for budget preppers. They often have great deals on first aid supplies, hygiene items, and basic tools. All of these are essentials in any prepper's stockpile. So don't overlook the dollar store when you're out shopping, and let's not forget about thrift stores and garage sales. These are fantastic places to find gently used camping gear, clothing, and tools at a fraction of the cost. You never know what treasures you might find, so take the time to dig around a little. It can be well worth it. Another smart shopping strategy is to focus on multi-purpose items. These are tools and supplies that can serve more than one function. For instance, a Swiss Army knife is a classic multi-purpose tool that can be incredibly handy in a variety of situations. By focusing on items like these, you can get more bang for your buck and save valuable space in your storage area. And finally, don't forget about the power of bartering. You might have neighbors with skills or tools that you could use. Maybe you could trade something you have for something you need. It's an old practice, but it still works. Plus, it's a great way to build community, and that's always a good thing. With strategic shopping and saving, you can stretch your dollar further. So get out there and start building your budget prepper stockpile today. Another good idea is to utilize free resources whenever possible. Now, we all know prepping can be expensive, but there's a treasure trove of free resources out there that can help you stretch your dollar and become more self-sufficient. Take the local library, for instance. Libraries are more than just a place to borrow books. They're a hub of information and resources. You can learn new skills like gardening, first aid, and even DIY projects from the myriad books available. Plus, many libraries also offer free online resources, from ebooks to online tutorials and courses. Speaking of online resources, there are a multitude of free courses on the internet that can help you become a seasoned prepper. Websites like Coursera, Khan Academy, and even YouTube are filled with tutorials and classes on everything from basic survival skills to advanced self-sufficiency techniques. The key is to be proactive and take advantage of these free educational opportunities. We even have a couple of videos on this channel where we talk about specific survival skills if you want to check those videos out next. I'll put a couple links to those videos in the description section below. Now let's talk about community gardens. These are often overlooked, but they're a fantastic resource for those on a budget. Not only do they provide a space to grow your own food, but they also offer a sense of community and shared knowledge. So check if there's a community garden near you and get your hands dirty. Foraging is another valuable skill that utilizes free resources. Learning to identify edible wild plants in your area can provide a potential food source, but remember, always research thoroughly before consuming any wild plant. Safety first, and I do have a video on edible plants on the channel as well. Lastly, don't underestimate the value of skill sharing. We all have expertise in one area or another. Maybe you're a whiz at canning, or perhaps you have a knack for repair work. Share your skills with your friends and learn from them in return. It's a win-win situation. Remember, there are plenty of free resources out there to help you become self-sufficient. So make the most of them and continue your journey towards becoming a prepper on a budget. Now let's talk about long-term investments and some bonus tips. When it comes to prepping on a budget, there are certain investments that are worth every penny. Consider a rain barrel system, for example. This can be a godsend for watering your garden and flushing toilets, especially during droughts or water shortages. Then there's the solar phone charger. In a power outage, staying connected can be crucial, and this little gadget can make sure your phone stays charged without relying on the grid. Another valuable investment is a hand crank radio. Reliable information is key during emergencies, and this device doesn't depend on batteries or electricity to work. And let's not forget about seeds. A variety of heirloom seeds can be your ticket to long-term food security. With a little care, you can harvest fresh produce year after year. A first aid kit is another necessity, but instead of buying a pre-made one, consider building your own. Buying supplies in bulk allows you to customize the kit for your needs, often at a lower cost. Now to some bonus tips. When it comes to food, plan your meals around pantry staples like beans, rice, and pasta. These ingredients can be used in various dishes and store well. Also, don't shy away from vegetarian meals. They are often cheaper and have a longer shelf life. For hygiene, explore homemade cleaning solutions and natural alternatives for personal hygiene products. Not only can this save you money, but it's also healthier. Don't underestimate the value of do-it-yourself projects either. From building raised garden beds to making your own fire starters, there's a world of possibilities out there. Lastly, consider your fuel efficiency. Regular vehicle maintenance and alternative transportation like bicycles can save you money and come in handy during emergencies. Remember, being a prepper isn't about spending a lot of money. It's about being smart, strategic, and resourceful. As we wrap up this informative journey, we'd love to hear from you. Or perhaps there's a topic you'd love to see discussed in future videos. Feel free to leave your thoughts in the comment section below. Your input drives the content we create, and we always appreciate your ideas. If you found value in today's video, show your support by giving it a thumbs up and subscribing to our channel. This not only helps us reach more people passionate about prepping, but also keeps you updated with our latest content. And don't forget to share this video with others who might find it useful. Remember, prepping is not just about individual survival, it's about building a resilient community. As a final note, YouTube's algorithm has recommended a video for you based on your viewing history. You can find it in the top left-hand area of your screen. It's certainly worth checking out. Until next time, stay prepared, stay savvy, and keep learning.